Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me for today's live. I'll be doing some paper 3 practice questions. Some may consider them as past paper questions, but they are not limited, guys, so we have a variety going on here. Let's see if I can get this phone to settle, or maybe I'm gonna have to move the paper. Nice, John. Hey, girl. How are you doing? How are you? I was looking for you this morning, on your live stream, but I didn't see you on live this morning. I'm early today because I'm doing paper 3 and paper 1. Yes, girl. That's why I'm early today. I'm doing paper 3 and paper 1. So that's why. But I went to look for you today, though. I didn't see you. Girl, I tell you, these back-to-back thingy, it's killing me. I am tired. I'm telling you right now. One of my right eye is jumping, my my right shoulder is feeling so funny right now. But by the grace of God, I'm going to try my best to be here for these people. Yes, I know it was there late, but I was in the bush. I had you running, and I had my sister and my mommy on my other phone talking to them. I know you were there until late night. I had you running. But I had my sister and mommy talking to them. And when I'm talking to them, girl, they don't want to stop talking. I'm telling you. They'll talk to me like 24/7. And so I had to be there just to talk with them. Mm-hmm. Yes, girl, my neck is killing me right now. I'm not even sure if I should be doing this live or not. But by God's grace, as I said to you, I'm going to stay on. Didn't know so much work now, John. Trust me, I didn't know it was this much work. But I am here. Yes, you have to help. Because exam is near. Yeah. So true, girl. I have to help them out. And because I miss school so long, it just feels so refreshing. Like, okay, I am, enjoying the connection and the communication with students, even though half of them don't even know them. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to share that. Did you check your check? I wrote it down now. I didn't go on it. I wrote it down though. But I went on the other one you told me about the tea, what? The tea spring something, or the the red bubble something. I went on that one, but I didn't go on this one they're talking about now. Ooh, my phone is loud. I didn't go on this one now. But after the live, I'll go though. After the live stream, I'll go. But I didn't go on this one. You go share the FB, alright. Then I'll go there. Are we friends on FB now? I think so. I think we're a friend. That's a new one now. It's a good sign. That's a new one. I can't recall that one. CHEGG. Check.com. I'm gonna check it out later now. See my shoulder kill me. Jesus, I can't lay down and do the live. No, sir. It's a good sight. Okay. My shoulder is killing I. Even though that's not right grammatically. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I have 4 beautiful people in the house. Remember to give me a thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're here for the math paper 3, you can indicate. Let me know who is here, so I'll have an idea on when to start. I think I sent it to you in the list. Hey, Suzanne, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Miss, when last night I missed it. Oh, like went away. Okay. Yes, Ricey, I realized that. I missed you on that live stream, Ricey. You were missed on that live stream. Trust me, people are asking about you. But thank you guys for coming in, though. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Zan. Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Why is the live stream buffering? I don't know. What's going on? It's not supposed to be buffering, you know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Guys, are you hearing me clearly? I see that it's buffering. Buffering, I don't know why. Let me see if it's saying something. Okay, maybe it's my phone that I'm reading the comments from is a problem. Oh, it was paused. Okay. So I have 7 lovely people here with me. Hey, Global. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for coming by. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you all. So yes, guys, we're here to do the paper 3 today. Hopefully we can start in a few minutes. All depends on how many persons. Yeah, you're in buffering as well. I realized that. Susan, what you can do, come out of the live and come back in to see if it's still happening for you. Because I realized that on my end as well, 7 people in the house. Yes, nice, 7 people in the house. Yes, I'm to do the paper 3, and then later on, if my shoulder is feeling better, because I don't like how my shoulder is feeling right now. But if it's feeling better, I'm going to be doing the paper 1 with some of these people who are here and persons to come. But guys, I'm not sleeping. I don't know what's going on. I can't find the pills to make me sleep, and I'm not sleeping. The most I'm getting is maybe 5 hours. Just maybe 5 hours. But I'm not sleeping. This insomnia thing is having me like I'm its child or something. I'm telling you. Dictating what I do. I don't know. Any of you guys have any sleep remedy you can give to me? I would appreciate it, you know. Any of you guys have a sleep remedy to give to me? I would appreciate it. Going to bed like 3 o'clock, 3:15, 2:45. And then bad hours of morning the guys. You think I'm anxious? You know, I don't know. Maybe. But it has been like this now, guys, since I last studied that like I can't sleep. Like I don't know. I know it's still not told because my eyes feel funny, even though I wear my glasses not every time, but almost every time. My eyes feel funny. Now my shoulder down to my neck is feeling funny. And I know that that's not a good sign. According to mommy, that's not a good sign. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, this lab is supposed to last for 2 hours. Let's see if we have enough persons here willing to do some work today with me and kick the ball off. Let's just wait a few more minutes, guys, for them to come in. In the meantime, if you're here to do the math, you can start the question. Okay? And for other persons, next week, Susan, next week? No, it's going to be like, the 27 is not next week. 27 going to be the last for the paper one. That's how you do, Nai. Do. Do, missus. Do. No say there's something there, Niger. No say there's something there. No say there's something there. No say there's something there, Niger. Jesus and the shepherd. Niger, do, missus. Nobody with there's something there. Nobody with it do. Blood of Jesus. Cover me. Cover me, Lord. Cover me. No, sir. I think the eye jumping thing there comes from my phone, me on the bed every night and I'm looking at the phone. I think the eye jumping come from that. Yes, I've rebuked you, girl. I've rebuked you. I have rebuked you like right now in the name of Jesus. Wait. Nine not scare me. They cannot wait and I. Let me end the live. Nice, John. Let me end the live and go sleep. Do master not frighten me. I cannot wait. Do not frighten me so nice, John. Not frighten me so. Can we end the live, you know? I have to do it later and go sleep in the because I tell you. In Jesus' name, Susan. I think the eye thing comes from me not wearing my glasses as often because I had to get new prescription and I got it and I'm not wearing the glasses because it just like it's pulling my eyes when I put it on. But after I have it on for a while, it feels normal. But once I put the glasses on, like get up and put it on, just like it's pulling my eyes out. So I haven't been wearing them as I should. Someone, that's where the eye jumping thing is coming from. I know the shoulder thing is coming from me just writing a lot of questions. Because I've been writing, guys. I'm going to have to get in touch with this technology thing where I can come with questions typed and all that something. I'm going to have to get a hold of that for the summer. So maybe next year for the kids who I'm going to help, God's will, I will have the questions printed out and stuff like that. So I don't have to be writing as much. Because I tell you guys, I'll be writing. When I write, I press hard on the whatever I'm using to write. So maybe that's causing the thing in my shoulder. But yes, guys, let's start in the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes time. If you're here to do the maths, guys, you can always start the question. And we're going to go through. And remember, we can't use numbers. So if you have 145, just type 145, okay? Somebody just text me. Who text me? Or I see me. So are you going to have a big live? Because there are many lives and videos that I have not watched. And most lives are kind of long. Ricey, they're not kind of long. All of them long, Ricey. But what you can do with the lives, Have a big life. Right, see? Have one big life. You mean like 1 24-hour life because me do live like 6 hours on Saturdays. 6 and 7 hours on Saturdays. So what do you mean one big life? So do you all want me to do some like 1 hour live or something? So when you're going to watch it over, you have a better chance? Is that what you're suggesting, Racy? Like I do 1 hour, 1 hour? So maybe I can try that, like 1 hour, 1 hour. Like do it 1 hour, can end it and start it again another hour. Is that what you're suggesting? So if you don't want to re-watch, you don't want to watch like 6 hours or something. You just watch them 1 hour. Kinda ease your brain or whatever, I'm not sure. Yes, miss. Alright, I see. So maybe later me try it then. Maybe I try it later, I see. For the paper one. Because later I'm not gonna go more than 2 hours. We can't manage it. Inverse function 805. Later I'll just go 2 hours later. But yeah, I'll try it. So the person starting the question, let's go for T 4:30. Yeah, 4:30, Ricey. 4:30 Jamaican time, I mean, yeah. Come guys, let's do this one. Let's do this one. So the function f and g are defined by f of x is equal to is expression 3 plus x. And okay, Ricey. G of x is x to the 4th power. Determine expressions for the function f of g. That means if you should put this into perspective, like for example with the bracket and everything, you will have the g being in bracket right here, which tells you whatever g is, you put it into the f function. All right, so the persons who are doing the math, please try this question for me. My name is get higher, higher than every mountain. Come on, girl, let's try this one. Zan, are you still with us? Suzanne, are you still with us? Are you going to be doing the paper 3? So I was saying to you earlier, guys, this would represent basically whatever x is. And because g represents x to the fourth, anywhere in the f function you see x, you put whatever g is. So let me write with the g function. So the f function is 3 plus x, and the g function is x to the fourth. So f of g of x is basically mean whatever the g function is, you put it into the f function where you see x. So for this one, f g of x is equal to 3 plus x to the fourth. And that's 1 mark, guys. 3 plus x to the fourth. And that's 1 mark. So do you understand this one? If you do, please say, even though I'm at work. Oh, you're at work. Okay. Okay. So Zan, are you still with us? Yes, miss. Zan, are you still with us? So maybe I'll put a question like this later for the multiple choice, because it's a very good one. So for the next one, G inverse. So x to the fourth is a G function. Hey, young DK, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, oh, you got it. So try this one for me now. Try the G inverse one for me now. Welcome, young DK. So you have 3x to the fourth. So it should be 3 plus x to the fourth, because here a plus sign separated the 3 and the x. So in the answer, it has to remain the same thing unless x was over here. Okay? So it has to be 3 plus x to the fourth. So whatever the f function is, you're just going to drop all of this g where you see x. And it becomes 3 plus x, 3 plus x to the fourth. Only way you could have 3x to the fourth, Susan, is if they had given you something like this. If they had said f of x is equal to 3x, g of x is equal to x to the 4, then fg of x would be, I'm going to put all of this where that is 3x to the fourth. That's only you could have that, but the plus sign should be in it, okay? So let's go for the other one, guys. So 4 square root y. 4 square root y. The rest here, say? One over 4. No. So I say, when to think comment 4 when to think comment me get Bryce, see where you move the comment for? 4 square root y. Remember, guys, you're going to interchange x and y for the inverse. So whatever x is, you make that y. Whatever y is, you make that x. So remember, also, excuse me, remember that f of x, g of x, h of x, all of them equal to y. Okay? So if you see g of x here, it's basically saying y is equal to x to the fourth. Here we interchange x and y. If you're not seeing the screen, you can always expand the screen, okay, guys? Y is equal to x to the fourth. All right, now you're going to interchange x and y. So x is equal to y to the fourth. You want to find the value of y. You go from there. Interchange it, guys, the square root of y to the fourth. The square root of y to the fourth. Square root of y to the fourth. One over y to the four. 1. So then, the only way it could be 1 over y to the 4 is if the power was negative. That's something right, fine? If the power was negative, then. And for Susan, you're saying the square root of y to the 4. Square root of y to the 4. No, Susan. No, Zan. No, Susan. Guys, interchange x and y, guys. Do that step first. Interchange x and y. I mean, make x become y and y becomes x. So you're going to have x is equal to y to the fourth. Find the value of y from here. How do you cancel anything go up to the power? Or anything to the power? How you cancel that? If you don't know, think about how you cancel square. You square root it, right? So if you want to cancel the fourth power, you have to find the fourth root of it. Think about that, guys. So square root of x and y, but 4 on the outside. So it's the square root of x and y, but 4 is on the outside of it. Okay, right. See, I like the last part you said. I like the part about square root and the 4 outside of it, but I don't know what you mean and y. What do you mean and y, Ricey? What do you mean and y? I like the part you said about the square root with the 4 outside of it. And I like the x, but I don't know what you mean and y. Anybody want to try? It's a pity we can't send in answer in a picture form. Why are you taking it out? Right? So what's wrong with you? Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see the numbers are growing. Welcome. Feel free to give me a thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. If you like the video or what's going on, you're not being forced to do it. Kong Zan, try again, Zan. Try again, Zan. Suzanne, try again as well. The square root of y to the fourth, no. 1/4, no. Okay, guys, in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to do the question in the next 30 seconds. Okay, here we go. So, guys, to cancel anything raised to the whatever power, in this case is the fourth power, we're gonna find the fourth root of that, or the fifth root of that, the seventh root of that, or whatever number is here, guys. You find the root of it. You're gonna find the root, the fourth root of this side, and the fourth root of this side. Okay, this 4. So square root y, but the 4 is the beginning of the root. Square root y. Okay. Then say 2. So this 4 cancel the fourth root. So y is equal to the fourth root of x, or you want to bring down, simplify this and say x to the quarter. This is in the power x to the quarter. Write it bigger. So x to the quarter is equal to y. So you have 2 ways of saying it, guys. So you can give me this answer, y is equal to the fourth root of x, or y is equal to x to the quarter. So similarly, guys, so x squared, so I can put this somewhere in the paper. So guys, similarly to x squared, we know that the square root of x can be written as x to the half. So the fourth root of x can be x to the quarter. Remember, if you're given fractional powers, guys, you know that the bottom part here, the denominator, represents the root, and this numerator represents the power. Comprende? So the answer is x to the quarter, or the fourth root of x. Y'all get this one? Come, guys, talk to me. Can I go to the next question? And so, guys, we know that once we are doing the paper 3, there's no specific area of math that they're going to be testing. You don't know which area. So it's best to have an idea of how to do all the strands. All right, or some knowledge of all the strands. All right, guys, let's go to this question. I hope you can see it. People saying yes, like live is being slow or delayed or something. I don't know. Okay, young DK, I hear you. I hear you as well, Susan. So the distance in meters moved by a particle from a starting point at t seconds is given by s equal 5t plus t squared. Copy and complete the table below. Table should be much bigger, but never mind. So t in time and s in distance, guys. So in the first minute, how far did this particle move? How much distance did this particle cover? What do you think we need to do for this one? Okay, Zan. I hear you. So you learned something today. That's good. I like that. What's the first step we'll take for this one, guys? To complete the table. And remember, we can't use numbers, okay? Okay, no response. So what we need to do, guys, is to replace the time given in seconds. So it's going to be 1, 4, 6, and 7 into the function where you see t. So I'm going to do the first one for you. Oh, 0 is missing. Let me stay. So what we do, guys, so since t is equal to 1 second, in this function, s is equal to 5t plus t squared. And where I see t, I put 1. So s is equal to 5 times 1 plus 1 squared. 5 times 1 is 5. 1 squared is 1 times 1. That's a positive 1. 5 plus 1. No, Suzanne. 5 plus 1 is 6. It's too simple to do that. That's like finding acceleration. We don't want acceleration for this one. They want us to complete the table. So complete the table for that part, for 1, for 4, for 6, and for 7. For this question, you're asked to plot this graph and to do some interpolation. But since that is on a live stream, I'm not going to put the graph part on it. So then use S values to substitute. You mean T values? So use T values to substitute in the equation. T values, not S. T. Because a T, we're given the T and we want to find the S. So using the T values, that's time in seconds. We're going to replace it into the function where we see T. But yes, Zan, I think that's what they wanted to say. 4 is 36. So right, he's saying that 4 is 36. So 4. So S is equal to 5 times 4 plus 4 squared. S is 36. Yeah. Yes, Racy. The one you said before could stay, but yeah. And so that's when T is equal to 4. When T is equal to 6, you say S is equal to 5 times 6 plus 6 squared. Yes, Dan, I know it was T you wanted to say. I know. When T is equal to 7, S is equal to 5 times 7 plus 7 squared. So come guys, give me some answer. So right, he said this is gonna be 36, so that is 20 plus 16, 36. So when T equal 4, S is equal to 36. So here so should be 36. That I can see 36. For 6, 6 5 is 30. 6 6 36. That is gonna be 66. Everybody following so far? 66, right? 6 5 is 30. Yeah, 66. Okay. So we have this to be 6. That's 6. That's 10. That's 12. That's 14. That's 16. That's 18. What's 18 plus 66? I said it's going up by even number. So 18 plus 66. Give us a what? 84. Susan said 84. Yeah, 84. So guys, for this question, they had asked you to draw to do a distance time graph and plot the points and do some interpolation where they say, for example, let's say 5.5 minutes. What would the answer be based on the graph? I did not do the graph question. I didn't do the graph because I suppose by now you all can plot a graph and put in these points where you know time goes on the x-axis, distance will go on the y-axis, and you basically plot the points 1 to 6, 2 to 14, and draw your line. I didn't bring the graph for this question, but that was the question that followed this one, all right? So the next part of the question says, put in here, so can I go on top part? Calculate distance moved in 3.5 seconds. The distance moved in 3.5 seconds. So using this equation, calculate the distance moved in 3.5 seconds, guys. What do you think you need to do for this one? So the distance moved in 3.5 seconds. Do the calculation for me. Again, time is t, and in this case, time is 3.5. So do the same substitution and tell us the answer. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to pick up something. Let me see the results coming in. So 29.75. Yes, 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 Suzanne. Yes, yes, yes. So we basically know that T is 3.5. So in this function or the equation where we see T, we're going to put 3.5. And yes, guys, that's very good, Susan. You send the units. It's very important, guys, for questions like these, since they're going to see the actual working out. So use your calculator, guys. 3.5 times 5 will give you 17.5. And that will give you what? 12.5? No, 12.25, 25. So 12.25. And the answer should give you 29.75. So the distance traveled in 3.5 seconds would be 29. Hey, Nadisha, welcome, welcome. Will be 29.75 meters. And so, guys, as I said to you before, they had some more questions, but had to do with the graph. That's why finding the x value, then they're going across to find the corresponding y value. So let's go for the next question. God, my eyes are killing me. Let's go for the next question, guys. So simplify 8 to the negative, this question worth 2 marks. 8 to the negative 1/3 times 16 to the half. Do you pass? What is it there? 14. So if you can simplify this, guys, go ahead and do so. There are different ways of approaching this question. Some persons would like to let the bases be the same by making them all 2's. Some people will want to bring this 8 to the negative 1/3 to a positive power by doing the reciprocal of it. Some people would want to convert this root 16 to the half to the square root of 16. There are different ways of doing this question, guys. The way you choose is up to you. So once you get the question answer, I'm fine with that. I understand what you're doing. I'm fine with that. So one tip for going to the exam, guys, once you get the paper, you always scan through to see what you can do and in the quickest possible time. All right, scan through your paper, see what you can manage already, and you attempt those questions first. See the sweep over it in no time to go to the others. All right. But don't go in the exam telling yourself you can't manage this one, you can't manage that one. Just pick out the one you can do by even by sight or by recognition. Seek out those ones first, then approach those ones first, guys. Then you move on to the others that are not so easy. So when it says simplify, guys, give it in its simplest form. Simplest form. So I'm going to write the different ways it can be approached at the bottom of the paper. So the way you approach it, that's fine. Where's the other marker? These markers are always running away from me. Like, they don't want to use them. Come. 8. No, Suzanne. No, Suzanne. All right, guys. So I'm going to write the first. So I can pull the paper up a little. I'm going to write the first step that you can take. So you can rewrite them to base 2. So you're going to be 2 to the 3 times negative 1/3 times 2 to the 4 times a half. You can do that. Excuse me. You can write this negative power to the positive of it by saying 1 over 8 to the 1/3 times, you can simplify this. You can call it the root of 16. Or you could have do it again. So that's a one way. That's a one way. Come can think. 2 way, I can think. Which else way this can do? So write it to base 2. You write them 2. What else this can write as, guys? I'm thinking about what else way I could use this. Look at the question again. See, you could bring that to base 2. You could find the root of that, bring to the positive power. What again can I do? So I don't know. You can't simplify the base because them are the same base. You can't do the powers them without touching the base. What else? Alright, guys, I only come with those 2 for now. I think I had 3 in my head, but it's not coming. I don't know why it not come. Maybe it's what I was thinking about. Maybe I was thinking about come on, guys. Zan, Young DK, Susan, try again. Remember one of the remember the A would be a negative, Susan, so you have to do something to that. You couldn't get 8 for your answer. Couldn't get 8 for your answer, Susan. Try again. So there are different ways, guys. This can be approached. Alright, could you cube the 8? Hold on there. 8 cube it. The cube root of 8 is like saying Susan, the 8 could be cube root, but remember the power is negative. You can't find the root of a negative of or something like with the negative under the bottom. You can't find the root with something like that. So the cube root of 8 would have give you 2, but because the negative did it, but that could have worked. Mathematically, I don't know that could have worked, Susan. So it's going to be 2 to the negative 1. Mathematically, Susan, when I work it, I see what you're saying, but mathematically, if you write it wrong after, I'm not sure. I never do that yet. I never think of doing that yet. You know, so you can cube root if the power is positive or any power at all, if it's fractional, but make it negative 1. So are you saying something like this, Susan? Are you saying something like this? The answer is negative 8. Show me how you get 8, Young DK. Susan, do you mean something like this? Why? Me never see that work yet. Me no know, Susan, and it's true that me no know. Me never see this work yet. Me no know. So, young D gets the answer is -8. Alright, guys, let's go. Let's go. So let's simplify the first one first. So it's gonna be 2 to the 3 times -1/3. 3 can cancel the 3. You're left with 2 -1 times 2 to the 4 times a half. You cancel the 4 and the 2. Something like that, miss. Okay. You come 2 to the 2. 2 to the 1 times 2 to the 2. You can do this two different ways. You can keep the base and add the powers, or you can convert this to by using this rule. So you can convert this by using this rule if you want to. I'm not sure what you want to do, guys. We can do both if you want me to. But let me show you for this one. Let's say you're going to keep the base and add the powers. Going to keep the base. -1 plus 2 will give you 2 to the 1. 2 to the 1 is 2. If you wanted to, let me print paper the other way. If you wanted to convert the 2 to the -1 like this, you could have said 2 to the 1 times -1 times 2 to the 2. It's going to give you 1 over 2 to the 1 times 2 to the 2 is 4. If you simplify this part, guys, a half times 4 is 2. So I want to only young DK get 2 for the answer. Get 8 for the answer. -8. I really want to see that on paper, young DK. Hurry up and show me. So for this one, guys, you can reduce this by saying 1 over 2 to the 3 times 1/3 times root of 16 of 4. This I can cancel the 3's. You'll get 1 over 2 times 4. Still give you the same 2. Show me, young DK, where you get the answer, please. Because you know nobody is perfect. Our 2 to the 3, the same thing here. So the 3's cancel. You're left with 2 to the -1 times 4. Again, you want to convert this to the same base. You can do that by saying 2 to the -1 times 2 to the 2. Gonna be 2 to the -1 plus 2, which should I give you? 2 to the 1, which is 2. So you have different ways of approaching the question, guys, which should lead to the same answer. So the answer is not 8. The answer is 2. Any method you use should give you 2. I hope the persons who are watching understand what I just did. I gave you 3 different ways you can do it. And that's how you understand it. Just manipulate the question correctly. Susan asked me something about this, where if root 3 can be written as that. To be honest with y'all, I've never seen that before. But I guess I have homework to go and do because I've never seen this before. But bringing it down, it makes sense, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And the honest truth that, guys, I don't know. Still have me away right now. You know, I never see this before. I never consider to do this before. Get it, miss. All right. Zan, are you still with us? Do you understand what we're doing here? Again, talking to me. Oh, Mitchell is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. So y'all have this one? Shall we move to the next question? If you have a fractional calculator, you can also put it in it and let me see students giving miss working. Students giving miss working. What does that mean? All right. If you have the fractional calculator, you can also put it in it and see if the answer proves true. If not, let's go on to the next question. What you all say? Yes? Next question. Hey, Clinton. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's your 2 marks, guys. Next question. Oh, these are related. Let's go for this one. Paper 3 type questions, Clinton. As you can see in the heading for the live. Paper 3 type questions. Why, Miss, why the first answer is what? Why the first answer in M? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean in M? What do you mean, Zan? You mean this paper? You mean this paper's Zan? Why the first answer in M? In M. Let me talk. Zan. When you say M's and I mean in meters, if you mean in meters, they say the distance they want and distance in this was given in meters. And so that's the reason why you have 29.75 M, if that's what you're asking about. Miss, I will be back shortly. Going to do some. Okay, Susan. Okay. So come, guys, talk to me. What's up with Zan's phone? Zan, is your live on your end going slow or something? Because I don't know. For the persons who are here, is the live delayed for you? Okay. Come guys, let's try this one. So the position of the points A, B, C, and D are negative A, B, A minus 3B, and 6A plus 2B respectively. Prove that AB is parallel to CD. So prove that AB is parallel to CD. So here they're talking about vectors, guys. And we know vectors, they have magnitude and they have direction. If you are given basically points, for example, like that one, you know it's coming from the origin. And so these are basically position vectors. All right, so if you want to go ahead and sketch something on your paper, indicating the origin and where the points may fall, you can do that. Or you know that for AB, you have to go AO, then OB. All right, so it's up to you guys how you want to do this. Or maybe you could write them as position vectors in the first place by saying OA equal negative A, OB is B, OC is A minus 3B, OD is 6A plus 2B. If you want to sketch something for A, it's going from the origin, so it's going this way. So if you're gonna go AO, you have to negate whatever A is. All right, guys. So we have to pay attention to those things. And if you want to put on the alternative, you just need to identify where they're coming from, identify their direction. Let me just say that. Identify their direction. So I'm gonna put A and B on this diagram for now. So let's say B is right here. OB is B, and that's negative A. So if you want the vector AB, which is right here, so you will go AO plus OB. And AO is basically turning back, changing your direction, hence the magnitude will also be affected. All right, and let's go for the one for CD. So you're gonna do that part for me and tell me. I'm just gonna write this here for you. I keep writing these things without the vector sign above it, and if my lecturer had seen me, problem. So for CD, we can put the C and D if we want to as well. So we can call that C, we can call that D. And this is not anything specific, guys. I'm just showing you that it's coming from the origin. So it's going to be A minus 3B. It's going to be 6A plus 2B. So CD will be basically this point. So you're going to go C, O plus O to D. All right. And you know the vector, the direction is going that way, because it's coming from the origin. So put in what you know, guys. Simplify and let me have some answers. Remember, guys, we don't use numbers on the live, so you're gonna have to write the worded phrase for each number. Okay. We sure do have a mass. Good. Hey, Mary. Hello. Welcome, Mary. Remember to give me a thumbs up, Mary. I would appreciate that so much. Just arrived for work. Okay. That's nice. Happy you're home safe. Very good. Thank you for that thumbs up, Mary. I appreciate it. So we say AB will be AO plus OB. So you're given the points from the origin. So go ahead and determine AB. Prove that they're parallel. And once they're parallel, you know either they're equal or they have some scalar relationship. All right, guys? So if you consider two vector, oh my God, my shoulder is killing me, guys. AB, let's say that's 1, 2. And let's say CD is 3 times 3 times 3, 3, 6. We know that CD is 3 times the vector AB. Hey, Smart TV, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm here, girl, doing some paper, this name paper 3. So guys, earlier I was talking to you about vectors that they don't have to be equal, the same. They don't have to have the same magnitude for it to be parallel. So what most people are used to is, like, for example, the vector AB is equal to 1, 2 and CD is equal to 1, 2. We'll say that they are parallel, right? And they're equal. But we must also know that even if they are not, they don't have the same magnitude, for example, the face value you're seeing, they have a relationship or a relationship between the two vectors there. We can still rule out that they are parallel. So if we see the vector AB as 1, 2 and the vector CD as 3, 6, we can say that they are parallel because CD is 3 times the vector AB. That means if you multiply the vector AB by 3, you should get CD. And once you get CD here, guys, that means AB can be found. Let's say CD was the line from my finger here to this finger here. That means AB can be found somewhere on this line. Okay? And so they have a relationship, and if I ask about ratio, it will be like a 1 to 1, 2, 3. 1 to 2. You know, you have 3 portions, so 1 to 2. Alright, guys, so yeah. Wi-Fi move slower. Takes long. Okay. Okay, Zan, I understand. So let's go, guys. Let's prove that AB and CD are parallel. Clinton, Mary, Zan, Susan Gunn, Mitchell, wanna talk to me now, people? AB is A plus B. Okay, yes, young DK, I see that. So AB is A plus B. So AB is AO plus OB. And remember that it's coming from the origin. So OA is negative A. So if you're going to be changing the direction to go AO, we're going to go this direction. There's a different color marker showing. So AO, we will be going down like that. So we're going to be making the magnitude. We're going to negate the magnitude. All right. So they're going to be A. And OB remains the same. It's going to be B. All right, guys. That's very good, young DK. So AB is A plus B. Let's go for CD. So we're going to go C to O. C to O. So whatever is negative, you make it positive. Whatever is positive, you make it negative. Negate all of them, guys. Because we're changing our direction. So we have to negate the magnitude. All right. We have to know those things, guys. And if you don't understand vectors, I did a question, a video on this. I'm supposed to do another one, but I haven't done that, guys, because I was not well last night. But I'm gonna do it for you. Come guys, come guys. Talk to me. What's going on? If you have questions, guys, ask it. Don't be afraid to say anything. Ask the questions. That's why I'm here in the live stream with you, not to do the question for you to watch me do it, but for us to have a communication, for us to talk, and you ask the questions and I answer them accordingly. All right, guys? So don't be afraid to talk to me. I can't see your face. Young DK is saying CD is 5 times A plus B. Okay, Young DK, I see you. So come on, guys. Come on, ask the questions. If you have something to ask me, please do so. Don't feel like I'm going to be bothered. I'm going to judge you, okay? We have to pass this exam, guys. We have to pass it. So ask the question if you want to ask it, all right? So come, people, talk to me. Come, guys, talk to me. All right, nobody ain't saying nothing, so let's go because we're going to prepare for the other live that's coming up. So let's go, guys. So CO, so OC is A minus 3B. So CO will be the negative of that because I'm going to go in the negative direction. I'm changing my direction now. So instead of going this way, I'm going from C to O. So that would be a negative A plus 3B. That's CO plus OD is the same thing. 6A plus 2B. Let's go ahead and simplify this part by grouping like terms. So it's A plus 6A and the plus 3B plus 2B. So that's 5B. That'll give you 5A. It's a plus. Minus A plus 3B. And so, guys, we can factorize this if we want to. All right. So we can say 5, take out 5, it's going to be A plus B. All right. And so between CD and AB, we can say that they are parallel because the line AB can be found on CD. Okay, guys? So the next question is asking us, determine the ratio AB to CD. So for this one, AB to CD, AB is A plus B. So you can have a 1 out here, so 1A plus B. And CD would be 5A plus B. So if you look at it, guys, you see that it's a 1 to 5 ratio. So very good, young DK, you got that one. Yes, guys, a 1 to 5 ratio. So I urge you all to know how to do vectors because, as I said to you, we don't know what they're coming to us with, so we have to be prepared. Okay? Any question you want to ask? Can I go to the next one? If you have a question, guys, ask it. If you don't, just say go to the next or shoot or whatever you may want to say for me to move on. Or you can say next. Okay, Mary say next. Alrighty. So let's go to the next question. So here we go, guys. So given the equation, x minus 2y equal 8 and the 3x plus 5y is equal to negative 9, write the equation in matrix form. Write the equation in matrix form. Some people could be asking, what is she asking me? What is matrix form? So the standard for matrix form would be AX is equal to B. AX is equal to B. So you identify the numbers that are before the variables in the equation and form a matrix from that. So we know that this is a X, mean that a 1 is right here, not 0, 1. So we can form a 2 by 2 matrix, guys, from this. All right. The X here represents the variables that are in the equation. And so far we have X and we have Y. Okay. And then we know B, whatever over the equal sign. So for this one, I'm going to be doing it because I don't think you guys can write the answer for this one here. So I'm going to be putting the answer on the paper. So let's do this one together, guys. So let's go for the first one. So it's a 1, -2, 3, 5. Then xy, we have two variables using x and we're using y equal to 8, -9. That's 1 mark. One question to 1 question to 2. I don't know which one I'm going to give you for it. So let's say 2 marks to that. That's a good amount of work. So yes, guys. Okay, in the case I got it. All right. So who else got the same answer I got? Mary, you got the same answer as me? Zan, you got the same answer? Susan said she's going to do some stuff, so Susan is not here. Who's there again? Mitchell, are you still with us? Clinton, are you still with us? Come now, guys, talk to me now. What's going on? You guys asked for a paper 3 live, you know. I could have done some questions and uploaded some videos instead if persons didn't want me to. Okay. Didn't want to talk to me on the live. I could do some videos and upload it instead. Oh, I'm going to move, but no, I can't move paper. So the next part. Okay, I see some answers going up. Okay, thank you. The next part says determine the inverse of the 2 by 2 matrix. So we need to know how to find the inverse, guys. How do we find the inverse of a matrix? Can somebody tell me? How do we find the inverse of a matrix? How do we find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix? Anybody, somebody, please tell me how we find the inverse. Okay, find the determinant. Okay, that's very good. I can't work it. I'm not home, just following. Okay, Nad. Okay, Nad. So Tiffany, Tiffany is here. Welcome, welcome. She's saying calculate the determinant. Yeah. So find the determinant, then what? So do the determinant, guys, then what, guys? That's the first step. That's very good. The first step. What else do we do? Okay, then flip the sign. What do you mean flip the sign? You mean flip the determinant? You mean flip the determinant? So if it was like 2, it'd be 1 over 2? That what you're saying? Flip the sign. What do you mean flip the sign? Flip the number? For the determinant, Mary? What do you mean flip the sign? I don't understand that. Please be more specific. Switch the position. Okay. Okay. So you're going to the adjoint stage then. Turn the negative into positive. Okay. I see what you guys are saying. So the inverse is equal to 1 over the determinant times the adjoint. And for the adjoint matrix, it is given the form A, B, C, D. It's going to be D, negative B, A, negative C. So you have interchange them and you make them negative times 1 over the determinant. And this is actually change around the leading and switch the okay. So change around the leading and make them negative. Okay. Yeah. So let's go. So 1 over the determinant. Can somebody do the determinant for me? So the determinant, you're gonna multiply these two and subtract it from that. So it's 1 times 5. Let me put that. Let me mark out that. So determinant is equal to 1 times 5 minus 2 times that. Negative 2 times 3, negative 6, negative that, 11. Does 11 like that? Positive 11. Okay, so determinant is equal to 11. So it's 1 over 11 times the adjoint. So we're going to make some flips and negate some stuff. Negative 1. No, Mary. Negative. So the answer should be 11. So remember you multiply them, then you subtract them. Maybe you're multiplying the wrong one first. So it's going to be 1 times 5 minus negative 2 times 3. That give you 5. That give you positive 6. And you get 11 for your answer. So I'm hoping not too fine for you all to see. Alright, so we're going to move on to the adjoint now. So we're going to be interchanging some stuff. So it's going to be 5 down here, up here, so. Then as it becomes 1, we're going to negate some stuff. That'll become negative 3. And that'll become, okay, Mary, that'll become positive 2. So our determinant times the adjoint. After we finish here, so we're going to multiply whatever is outside by all the items in the bracket or in the matrix. So let's get right into it. It's going to be 1/11 times 5. Let me put the answer right here. So this times 5 will give you 5 over 11. This 1/11 times 2, 2 over 11 times 3, negative 3 over 11 times 1, 1 over 11. So the inverse of the matrix, A is going to be 5 over 11, 2 over 11, negative 3 11th, and 1 11th. So that will be the inverse of the matrix. Everybody cool with that so far? So me shoulder kill me. Jesus, no sir. Everybody good with that? Remember guys, you can't use numbers in the live, okay? So you can't use numbers, just write whatever you're trying to say. Maybe that's why most people not responding, because it's all about the writing and they don't want to write. So x equal, okay, right, is a bit small. All right, I'm gonna do better on the next page. Nadisha, I'm gonna do better on the next page. So next part is a hence solve. Hence solve. I'm gonna put the inverse right here. So guys, they didn't say what method to use, but the hence here is giving you a hint that you can use whatever you did in part 2 to answer the question in part 3. Okay? So if you don't want to use the matrix method to solve it, I normally leave it as it is. I normally leave it as it is. I know I solved it already. Yes, young DK, I know you solved it. Nadisha say yes. Tiffany, leave what as it is, Tiffany. You mean the inverse part? So guys, the part that say hence solve didn't tell you exactly what method to use, but it's a hence, mean you can use the follow-up answer. Okay, Tiffany, the follow-up from up here to solve it down here, so if you want to. Alright? Or if you don't know how to use the matrix method, since they didn't say what method to use, you can use normal simultaneous equation method if you want to. So if you're not good at matrix method, let me bring my the paper a little. Since that's up here was given as a simultaneous already, or a system, I don't know you call it systems of equations that are simultaneous. You can use here any method, elimination, equating method, or substitution method to solve it here. If you don't know how to use the matrix method. Okay? Because the hence are otherwise solved. So it's up to you. But for this question, we're going to be using the matrix method to solve it. So try that one, guys, and tell me the answer for X, the answer for Y. Let's see if you all are doing it correctly. So since you want to find X and Y, guys, so remember this here is basically A inverse, all right? Want to find X and Y, we can go ahead and we can say AX is equal to B. We want to find X, so X will be the unknown thingy, unknown variables. Let me bring down a little more. So we can say divide both sides by A, so A inverse times B. And B would be whatever is over here for, let me look up the screen and see what one can see actually. So B will be right over here, 8, 9. And we just found the inverse of A, which is going to be 5, 11. So basically it's going to be 5, 11, negative 3, 11, 2 over 11, 1 over 11. All of this times 8, negative 9. Miss, can you solve it? No, Zan. Let me say OC. Let me see. Can you like OC plus CD is equal to OC plus CD equal OD, then solve for CD. Yes, Zan, it can be done like that as well. Yeah. Yes, Zan. Yes, Zan. Because CD here would be like the yes, Zan, it can be work. So you need to multiply these two, guys. If you have a different way of working, you can do your method of working it. Alright, you need to multiply these two. So we need to know if they're compatible or not. So it's a 2 by 2 times a 2 by 1. So the result will give you a 2 by 1 in the end. So those are things we need to know, guys. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix. And this is a 2 by 1. Once these inner numbers are the same, the result will be a 2 by 1. Okay? So we know it's compatible. So the same row by column. So it's the first row by the column. So it will give us what? 5 over 11 times 8 plus 2 over 11 times a negative 9. Then we have negative 3 over 11 times 8 plus 1 over 11 times a negative 9. And we simplify. I'm going to go step by step. Oh, so much right bigger, not true? Oh, Jesus. Let me see if I can write bigger for this one. So x is equal to 5 8 40. So it's 40 over 11 minus 18 over 11. 3 8 24 over 11 minus 9 over 11. You simplify that. 40 minus 18. It's going to give you 22. 22 over 11 is 2. Miss, I work it the other way and I got the answer. I give you. You got the answer. Yes, young DK, whether you give matrix method or the simultaneous, it should give the same answer. So it's 22 over 11 and 33 over 11. This I'll give you 2, so I'll give you negative 3. So x equal 2, y equal negative 3. So there we go, guys. Miss, I work matrix method. Okay, Mary. Yeah. This is what I did right now as well. But I'm just saying for persons who don't understand the matrix method in full, you know, they can work simultaneous method and they get the same answer as well. So if you don't understand the matrix method, when you come on to matrices, you can work the simultaneous method as well. Why Mary did in her comment? Why are you doing that, Mary? So yes, guys. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you do the simultaneous method. Anyone can do. Anyone. That's fine. Anyone can do. So any question about this, guys? So you need to know how to do matrices, vectors, and all those good stuff. Yesterday we did some distance, time, graph, acceleration questions. Did about angles yesterday as well. So let's go to the, hopefully the last one for today. Because at 4:30 soon come. You should know this way. All right, guys, let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Because me. To mix up in drama. Stay all right. All right, guys, the diagram below not drawn to scale. I hope you all can see. I think the marker was going on. I don't know what's going on with that purple marker. Not drawn to scale represents a floor plan. The broken line RS divides the floor into rectangles A and B. And the distance you see there given, you know, my diagrams are never drawn to scale. So just forgive me, guys. Even to save my life, I don't think I can draw. I don't know. So these plain shapes. So we're given the length of the sides, guys, of the, what do you call that? The floor plan for A, the floor plan for B. So the broken line is here, represents some region of RS. So we have to calculate the value of X. How do you go about doing that, guys? Calculate the value of X. Calculate the value of X. how would you go about doing this question? How would you find the value of x? That's good. Calculate the value of x. So before you can do that, guys, Wednesday, 6 what? X equals 6.9. Where you get that from? X equals 6.9. Where you get 6.9 this one? Young DK, where you get 6.9 DK? So you know, guys, up the top here, we see that this length here is 12.3. And everything is basically coming from, so it's like a shift, guys. So if this was supposed to be fitted onto this part, it should give us so the top part, guys, here represents 12.3. So what we need to do, guys, is subtract 12.3 from the 3.4. Can I tell you how far it push over? So it's gonna be 12.3 minus the 3.4. And that should give you, yes, Stephanie, 8.9. Should give you 8.9. I'm sure some maths. 12.3 minus 3.4. That give it 8.9. So it's 8.9 meters. So x is equal to 8.9 meters. All right, guys. That's the floor plan for that one. Oh, all right. I'm gonna try to put this question right here so you can get to see the floor plan plus the question that follow. So the next part says calculate the entire area of the floor. Calculate the entire area of the floor. So yes, guys, the answer is 8.9. So very good, Mary. Very good, Tiffany. So the answer is 8.9 for the x. So if you want to, you can even put in the answer in it. Still going. Okay, 8.9 meters. So that's the length of all of that. And so, guys, once you know that for rectangles, opposite sides are parallel and they're equal in length. So if here says 8.9, so plus 2, to find RS, you know RS would be 8.9 plus 2, all right? Because they should be equal in length. So it's 8.9 plus 2 would give you 10.9. So from R to S, we know will be 10.9 meters. All right? That's one thing you need to know, guys. So the question says you must find the area of the entire floor. Entire floor mean the area of A, the area of B. So the total area, I hate the marker sound so much. The total area is equal to the area of floor A plus the area of floor B. Okay? Let's go for this one, guys. So find the area of floor A, area of floor B. They're both rectangles, so you should know the area of a rectangle. And you know all the measurements by now. The one that most persons had a problem with, I got 17.3 or 117.34. No, 0.43. Okay, Tiff, okay. Let's see what the other persons have to say. What day is today? Today the 9? Yes, today the 8, today the 9. 39. So young DK is saying, no, for somebody else, right? My Mary says she got 117.43, area 117.43. All right, guys. So the area of section A and all the answers they gave me just now are indeed correct. Section A will be 12.3. So it's 12.3 times 6.8 plus 10.9 times 3.1. This will give you 33.79. And this will give you 83. Is that a 6.4? I don't know. Hold on, guys. 83 point something. No, 83 point. Let me do the maths. So 12.3 times 6.8. 83.64. So the total area is equal to 117.43 meters square. All right. So the next part of the question, guys, is that part. Let me see if I can find a question. Let me try to find a question from the third. So it says a section of the area. Okay. So a section A of the floor is covered with flooring board measuring 1 meter by 30 centimeters. What is the minimum number of flooring boards that will be needed to completely cover section A? So right there, guys, you see that they give you 2 different units. So you're going to have to convert everything to 1 unit. And since the floor is in meters, it's best for us to convert them to meters. So convert that 30 centimeter to meter. If you can't convert it out of your head, you're going to draw your what you call it again? I don't know. Conversion chart, guys. So kick him down, Mr. Don't commit murder. We are at centimeter. We want to go to meters. We're going to move 1, 2. I'm going to divide it by 100. All right. So from here, we're going to move 1, 2. So it's not going to be 1 meter by 0.3 meters. Okay. That's going to be the board, the flooring board that the people are going to buy. So we're going to have to convert them to 1 specific unit, guys. So for the flooring board, it's going to be 1 meter times 0.3 meters, which is indeed 0.3 meter square. And you already know the section. She must write bigger, you know. She said we must write bigger. I'm gonna write bigger. Oh, this we know the section A, the area for section A already. So we know the area that is covered for section A. So I got 20 what? Ooh, 279. Okay, okay, Tiffy. So the section, the area of section A, we got earlier to be 83.64 meters square. And we now know that one board are gonna be 0.3 meter, cover 0.3 meters of the entire board. So to know how much you need, you're gonna divide everything by 0.3 meter square. Alright? So now the total area for A up here for section A is 83.64 meters square. I know that one flooring board would be 0.3 meters square. So to know how many of those flooring board we need, we have to divide the 83.64 by 0.3, and that should give us 278.8. All right, so the number of board we need would be 278.8. But the 0.8 here, guys, is telling us that we can't get 0.8 board. You have to buy the entire board and cut it off. So you're gonna have to round this up to the nearest round off. So you have to run it off to the nearest in this case the nearest. So nearest ones, tens, 100. That doesn't make no sense. To the nearest one, I don't know if you say that. Nearest tens, the nearest ones. Alright, run off this 0.8 to the nearest one, which will be 279. The number of boards they need to cover the floor for section A is 279 boards. Everybody got the same thing for their answer? Oh, the nearest whole number. Okay. Nearest ones, nearest whole number. Yeah. Thank you. Explain the kick him down man technique, please. I have never seen it before. So, yeah, young DK, thanks for that. I don't know why I never said that a while ago. I don't know. I don't know. But there you go. So the kick him down man technique, Tiffany. So when you're converting from one unit to another, so you know the unit of measurement for the conversion table, we have kilo, him, so when you have kilo, hecto, deca, the base unit, and the base unit can be either meters, liters. All right, so deci, so the base unit deci, hey Rochelle, centi, and the milli. So it's an acronym that we actually say. So we say kick, him, down. If it's meter, we say mister. If it's liter, we say lady. If it's grams, we say girl. So kick him down, mister. Don't commit 430 Rochelle. Don't commit murder. Alright, so basically a mnemonic or some would say an acronym to remember the conversion table. So kick him down, mister, don't commit murder. If it was liters, kick him down, late murder. Yeah, Jamaican time, yeah. If it was what this name grams, we say kick him down, girl, don't commit murder. And so we know, okay, rush later. And so we know that every movement is a multiple of 10. So from a milli to a deci, you're going to move 1, 2. And since you do base 10, it's a movement of 10. So it's 10 times 10. So earlier we were moving from centi to meter. Hey, uniquely blessed Empress, how are you doing? Welcome. So, what was I saying just now? So earlier we were doing one from centimeter to meter. So centimeter is here. We're gonna go to meter. We're gonna move 1, 2. So it's a movement of 10. So 10, 10 to in all at 100. And so that's where we move the 30. The point would be here. For a whole number, we move it 1, 2. So it becomes 0.3. So that's how we get this thing. So it's basically a mnemonic. Just like we want to learn about the ratios, the trig ratios, we say SOHCAHTOA. For the trig ratios. So the same thing. 89, 8.9. So the same thing happens for the conversion table. Zan, you're late so till, but yeah, you answer right. So that's it. Do you understand this, Tiffany? You understand this? Okay, yes, miss. Alrighty. So yes, guys. So the plan was to do 3 questions from. Oh Jesus! Why am I feeling so funny? From 3 different aspects of the math. So we did measurement, we did vectors, we did matrices, and what else we do? Some form of exponent thing going on. Some form of algebra we did. Functions. Yeah, functions. So guys, I am going to end the stream now. We are gonna pick up back at 4:30. Pick up back at 4:30 for the paper 1. Tomorrow again, you're gonna have another 2 hours for the paper 3 practice. Then the evening we do some paper 1. So 4:30, guys. If you're in Jamaica, it's gonna be 4:30 for you. So 4:30 is gonna be the paper 1 practice. So thank you everyone for coming. I hope you learned something today or something was made clear for you. If you have a suggestion on what you want me to present on tomorrow, you can type it below and I'll try my best to find questions from those aspects that you mentioned. So any question from any region you want me to present for you, Mary? Any area you want me to present a question from? More of vectors, more of matrices, more of measurement. Talk to me. Let me see if I can find questions. As we know, guys, once we have a weak area, we need to attack that point. Once we have a weak point, attack that point and ensure you build on the strength. All right? It can't build itself. So guys, talk to me. Yesterday I did some on what you call it, distance time graph, and some person didn't understand some aspect of it. So should I bring another question from distance time graph for tomorrow's live? Do you want more questions from measurement? What do you want, guys? Or should I just take whatever I find? Now talk to me. trigonometry, Tiffany. Let me write that down, Tiffany. Tiffany is saying trigonometry. All right, some saying vectors. Okay, measurement. Okay. Michael saying, no, Mitchell. I keep saying Michael. Mitchell saying measurement. Okay. Alrighty. So you want some relating to volume, curved surface area, mass, density, and those questions they're talking about when they say measurement. Mitchell and Mary. You mean like density questions, capacity, and them something they're talking? Remember the area of measurement is wide, so if you have a specific thing, I could zoom into that. Enlargement. Okay. All right, guys. So yes, miss. Okay, Mitch, I hear you. So do you want to be a part of the multiple choice class later, guys? Join me at 4:30. If you're in Jamaica, gonna be 4:30 for you. If you are in other place, it's gonna be 5:30, 5:15, 5:30 for you. All right. Use any particular questions you can think of. Okay, I will. I will. So yes, guys, thank you very much for sticking around. And remember, guys, when you come to the live, you can always feel free to talk to me, ask questions. Don't just look at the question and not saying anything, especially if you don't know what to do or what approach to take. Use the words help, hint, explain, and those things, guys, because it's free. It's not like you're bothering me. I'm here doing this because I love to do it. You know, I'm having fun doing this. So you need to just speak out, guys, and talk to me more. And we will have a grand time. All right? Even though I enjoyed today's class, but you guys weren't talking to me at all for the most part. I think it's because you can't write numbers, so people don't want to write some long message and whatever like that. But I understand. Zan is still sending answers and we passed this a long time. Okay, Zan. Okay, I hear you. Very informative. Okay, Mary. So I'll see you all at 5:30. I'm to go and pick some, guys. I don't know what's going on with my body. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. And take some vitamins or something, but something right at all. But nonetheless, guys, thank you very much for sticking around with me. And I'll see you all at 4:30 if you're in Jamaica, 5:30 for the other Caribbean countries, depending on where you are. So for more multiple choice practice, I have a lot from measurement, from circle theorem. What again? Where's the paper? From measurement, circle theorem. Is it right here? Vectors. Some from consumer, some from pie chart thingy. What again? But I will be the measurement same way. Some from statistics. We're doing some about time. We're doing conversion of bases. We're doing, yeah, some fun stuff later, guys. Some from bearing, some from trigonometry, some from sets. So at 4:30, if you want, you can join me live and we're going to have a blast. And that one is supposed to last 2 hours, guys. Near 2.5 the most. Because I need to go get some sleep and write some more questions. So I have to prepare myself for all of that, guys. So thank you to everyone for coming in. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you at 4:30. Okay, guys? So bye.